Yellow! KEHLANI Ashley PARRISH. She was always goals. Like, she was always like tatted, like gorgeous, and I was like, wow, like that is what you call a true absolute woman. Then I started wanting to meet KEHLANI, but I have heard from plenty of people, and this isn't shade, this isn't like me being rude, or this is just me literally being told stories that she is absolutely awful with fans in public. Meet and greet and all that is like a totally different story, but when it comes to literally like public, like on the streets, hotel, airport, like all that stuff, apparently KEHLANI is tough. So I was like, okay, well there go my damn hopes and dreams of like meeting her. Like March 2018, KEHLANI is in Toronto for the Demi Lovato concert. The Tell Me You Love Me album. KEHLANI was an opener and so was DJ Khaled. I knew KEHLANI was going to be tough, so I completely scratched her out from the equation of trying to meet her because I was like, it's not gonna happen. So I was like, okay, I want to meet DJ Khaled. So DJ Khaled posts, I went downtown to try and meet him. He was doing a club promotion. I'm waiting by the club to see him, and then suddenly he posts like a bunch of stories at Drake's restaurant here in Toronto called Pick 6. So what do? You know, my car gets turned damn on, the heat goes right up, the music goes right damn up, and I'm zooming down the damn streets of downtown Toronto, getting from A to B, getting from EFS, the club he was going to be at, to Pick 6. Obviously, I'm not going to be like a crazy maniac, even though you're going to think I sound like I'm like a lunatic for like what happened. Obviously, I'm not going to be that person to like go into this restaurant for this private party and kind of like bombard and be like, DJ Khaled, can I get a picture to me? No, not gonna happen. I'm not that kind of person. But in fact, I did have to use the bathroom, and that is not an excuse for me to like say like, oh, like I went inside, I genuinely just had to go to the bathroom. I was gonna go to the bathroom, come back outside, wait in the car, and just wait for Khaled. I go inside, and they were just like, they had like not the entire restaurant was closed, but a big portion of the restaurant was closed. So I go inside, and the two hostesses, and then there's like this bodyguard. They were like, hey, like, do you have a reservation? Like, are you here for dinner? Like, you know, like when you go to a classic restaurant, like they're asking you, oh, like how many tables? You know what I mean? You bet my bubblegum dum-dum pretended that I was eating there, because I was like, okay, they're not just gonna take like me going like, oh no, do you have a bathroom? This is Drake's restaurant. This is a 5-star restaurant. There is no way that if I was like, oh, I have to use the bathroom, they're gonna be like, try again, babe. The nearest McDonald's, I'm sure, is 5 kilometers from here. I was like, yeah, like I'm grabbing dinner. I have friends inside waiting for me. Like I'm really good at constructing like excuses on the spot. And the hostess goes, oh my god, yeah, sorry, like no problem. Like just walk in and like find your table kind of thing. And I was like, thank you, girlie. I'll see you later. Little do you know, I have to use the bathroom. So I walk in. Immediately when I walk in, to the left of me, there is a long table with security wrapped around it, and I see DJ Khaled. I'm not thinking about him right now. I'm not thinking like, oh my god, a picture. I'm like, okay, like I know he's super friendly. I'll just wait till he leaves. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that kind of thing. I'm not bombarding the damn man's space. Imagine I went up to like their dinner and I was like, hi, can I get a picture? The security would be like, yeah, hi damn hopes you can, and like shove me right damn out the door. As I'm walking straight, there is a bar that's in front of me. Tell me how at this bar, KEHLANI Ashley PARRISH is literally at the bar dancing. Not like dancing like choreography, like not like that. Just kind of like, you know when you're at the club and you're just vibing. She's like that. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, you know, like expect the unexpected. That was exactly that what I felt that was. Expect the unexpected. Walk in and her friend is sitting there, and then it just her friend is sitting at the bar, and then KEHLANI's kind of just dancing behind her. So it's like, oh, I have to take advantage of this. I was like, if I get a picture, I get a picture. If I don't, I don't. I just want to say hi. Like I was like, it's so casual right now. Like I'm in a restaurant. There's no like security around her. Like I was like, let's go talk. And I'm a super approachable, friendly person. So just keep in mind. So I go up to her and I'm like, oh my god, girl, KEHLANI. And she turns around and it's not that she's shady, it's just like she has that face where it's like no expression. So it's like, it looks like a resting bitch face, but it's completely not. She turns around and she goes, hey boo. And I go, oh my god. And I pretend I went to the Demi Lovato show, even though I don't, because I don't support Demi Lovato, because I'm team Selena. I was like, KEHLANI, I was like, your set tonight was amazing. I was like, I went to the concert specifically for you, and then as soon as you finished, girl, I was literally like out that damn door. I was like, okay, the show is done. That was my favorite KEHLANI concert. I didn't even say Demi, I was like KEHLANI concert. And she loved that. Like I was being so friendly where I wasn't like weird. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just like, it wasn't me being like a super fan kind of thing. So she's like, really? She's like, did you actually enjoy my set? I was like, girl, I was literally, I'm telling you, I was only there for you. Even though I actually, like I would have went for KEHLANI, of course, but like I'm paying all that money because it's expensive, right? It's Demi Lovato's tour. I'm not paying all that money to like, I'm not paying all that money to just go to like a 20-minute set. You know, it's just unrealistic. So I pretended I was like, yeah, like you did amazing. And she's like, thanks, boo. She's like, how's your night going? And I was like, oh, it's like amazing. I was like, I came here because I was meeting up with friends. I was like, yeah, like I have friends that are here. And she's like, oh, no way, like you guys are here for dinner. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's more casual than anything. I was like, it's nothing, like maybe some drinks and maybe some food, but like I'm just here to chill kind of thing. She's like, yeah. She's like, this is the first time I've come here and it's like Drake's restaurant. Like, what do you think? And she said, yeah, I asked her, what do you think? And she's like, it's cool. She's like, and keep in mind, they're blasting KEHLANI on the speaker. Like, it's literally KEHLANI's album. And I recognize the voice. And she's like, yeah, it's cool. And I was like, I hear your song. And she's like, yeah. She's like, sometimes, and she was like, yeah, like it's kind of weird. And I was like, no, like girl, like this, like I was like, this is your moment. I was like, they're playing your music. You're here, girl. You're at Drake's restaurant. Like, this is you. This is for you. And she's like, oh, thanks, boo. And then literally before I could even ask for a picture, because I saw that the conversation was going really amazing, like it was going well, some darn tootin' dimrod comes out of nowhere, like literally nowhere. This man puts his grimy hand in between me and KEHLANI. No pictures! He screamed it in a restaurant when me and her are having a civil conversation. And I was like, no, like don't worry about it. I was like, I told the guy, I was like, that's not like what I'm here for. I'm just here to say hi. He's like, this man suddenly changes his damn mood. He goes from no pictures to, oh, okay, you good. Walks away. I mean, at what point in this conversation did you even see me bring out my phone? She was so sweet. She was like, sorry, like, cause she saw what are you screaming for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not attacking, I'm not dangerous, I'm not harmful, like I don't know what your problem is, but I think that's probably his job, and you know, like he probably doesn't do his job that often, so he probably like was like looking for an opportunity to work. Then I go up to KEHLANI, I was like, I know he just, and then I'm like kind of whispering, I was like, I know he just like told me not to, but I was like, do you mind if we get like a really cute selfie? She's like, boo, let's do this. So I take out my phone, let me actually insert the selfie here so you can see it. Here's the selfie. You could just tell how friendly she is. Like, I'm literally up here and she's cuddled into me. And I love that about her. I love how friendly she is and how she's not just like, oh, like a fan, you know what I mean? Like, she actually genuinely cared. And then after that, I was like, sorry to bother you, girl. I was like, I'm gonna go like meet up and do whatever I have to do. But I just want to say, like, you absolutely slayed tonight. She's like, love you, boo, so much. Blows kisses. And she's like, have a good night. This is the end of my video. For anybody who's watching, if anybody's ever damn tootin' watching, moo. TTYLs.